Hey, are you looking to explode your business and your income? How would you like a tool to help you generate more sales and leads than perhaps you even know what to do with? Something that will help you differentiate yourself from your competition so massively that you'll always make the sale and close a deal. Well, hello, I'm Bill Goss. I am the author of 3 six-figure plus lead generating books. I'm also the proud founder and owner of the Elite Publishing Academy. Over the past 10 years, we've helped almost 4,000 authors, entrepreneurs and business professionals to not only write their book, but publish it, promote it, and dare I say, profit from the book, which has exploded their income and their businesses. In that same period of time, my PR team has generated media placements for our authors, placements on BBC, Sky, The Guardian, Telegraph, Times, Daily Mirror, all over the country on radio as well, and all the way across to the US and beyond. Things such as Success Magazine, the Huffington Post, Entrepreneur Magazine, and the like. Now it's your turn to do exactly the same thing. You see, it hasn't always been roses for me. Just over 3 years ago, I had a pretty big business fail. You see, I owned 3 businesses at the time in the print and publishing related field, and during a very short period of time, 6 months, I saw my print businesses go from generating over multiple 6 figures in sales all the way to practically zero. Fortunately, I had a great publishing business, which was the Elite Publishing Academy, and also had a good couple of mentors that I got some amazing advice from at the time. And I asked them, what would you do if you're in my position, trying to re-establish yourself in an overwhelmed industry? How would you do that? And both of these people suggested that I go back to basics and do what I'm good at, helping people publish, promote, and sell their books. So I wrote this book, Grow Your Business Fast by Becoming a Successful Published Author. It's just 108 pages, but within a year of writing this book and trying to rebuild my business with basically very little money, I went from less than 100k turnover to just over £250,000 turnover in just 12 months. I ended up getting the speaking engagements again, hosting events, becoming the go-to person, all because of Grow Your Business Fast by Becoming a Successful Published Author. Since that time, people started coming back to me as well, asking me if I could help them to generate the same kind of results in their businesses with their book as I got in mine. And honestly, in the beginning, I didn't think I could. But by the time 2016 rolled around, my team and I discovered a process to help non-writers to publish, craft an amazing book, publish that book, and then promote the book so that it gets thousands of leads and downloads in a very, very short period of time all over the world, from Australia to New Zealand, Canada and the United States, which then actually helps them build lead generation systems to massively profit from that book. So the 3 things we're going to cover are the publishing, the promoting, and the profit, the money side in the programs. The first step is the publishing phase. I'm going to talk to you about how you can get your awesome book out there. It's be written very quickly, just like Dom Hodgson did when he created the book How to Be Your Dog Superhero. Dom went from using his book the first few months. He then started generating thousands of leads and basically around about £100,000 worth of income. And as I say, these dozens of leads then created new coaching programs and group programs, and yet he got his book done in a very short period of time. So we're going to cover this, all the details on how you can do exactly the same thing as Dom did to publish in his book in the publish phase. The second phase we're going to go over now is what we call the promote phase. The promote phase is all about getting your book traction so that your book isn't just like the average book. The bad news basically is that the average book only sells between 100 to 200 copies in its lifetime, and most of those copies are sold to the author and the author's friends and family. So if you want to break out from all the noise and the million+ books that are published every year, then you have to do something different. The thing you have to do differently is you have to launch your book. In the promote phase, we're going to talk to you about how you can launch your book like we did, for example, with Jane Hatton in her book, A Dozen Brilliant Reasons to Employ Disabled People. And what Jane done, she created this book, and then Jane used this book to earn over £100,000 plus in deals with FTSE 250 companies from something called the Free Plus Shipping Funnel. That's something we're going to cover in great detail with you. We're also going to go over to talk about how you can actually make money from your book, because I take it that's what you're in it for, even before the book has been published, and this is key. That's what we've done with Leslie Tao when we helped her with her book How to Profit from Rent to Rents. You'll also see how Leslie from our Kickstarter program, how she raised over £60,000 before the book was even completed. So we're going to go through over with Leslie's training and show you exactly how you can do the same thing. The last phase is what we call the money phase. The profit phase is really where the pedal hits the metal, as it were. That's where we're going to dive deep into how you can use your book to get media placements, like we have done for a majority of our authors, and how you can use your book to generate speaking engagements, speak on a massive stage if that's what you're after, but more importantly, how you can use your book to generate leads and make the sales. I could go on and on and on and on with examples from our authors, but here's the thing, it's not their turn, it's your turn. On this page, there's a button. Simply click on that so you can become the next 100k plus author. Go ahead, do that right now. Book your call. We take a call first. Don't need to take any money off you. And myself and my team are going to, be with you 100% of the way. We're going to roll up our sleeves. We're going to help you publish, promote, and profit from your own book. So go ahead, do that right now, and book your call.